In example 4, we are going to go through simplifying by combining like terms. If we take a look at letter A, we can only simplify things that have the same variable raised to the same exponent. So both of these terms, the 4x and the negative x, have this same variable, both being raised to the first power. So what we're going to do is we're going to add the coefficients in front. We can rewrite this as 4x minus 1x. Anytime there's no number in front of our variable, we can assume that there's a 1 there. And then when we go ahead and combine these together, you're just combining the coefficients. So we have 4 minus 1, which would give us 3x. In our second example, letter B, we have 5x squared minus 7 plus 3x squared. What we need to do is figure out which terms are the same or alike. 5x squared and 3x squared both have variable x being raised to the second power. So we can add those coefficients together. And 5 plus 3 would give us 8x to the second. And our constant, which is negative 7, has nothing to combine it with, so we leave the minus 7 at the end. In letter C, we have 1 minus 4 times 1 minus 2x. A way to rewrite this is we could say that this is 1 plus a negative 4 times 1 minus 2x. Just to remind ourselves that we are actually distributing a negative 4 and not just 4. So if we do that, we can't do anything with the 1. Order of operations tells us that we must multiply before we can add. So that 1 is going to come back down, and then we're going to go and distribute the negative 4. Negative 4 times 1 is negative 4, and negative 4 times negative 2x is a positive 8x. Now what we can do is look to combine any like terms. We have a positive 1 and a negative 4. They're both constants, so we can combine those together to get negative 3. And then we still have our plus 8x. In letter D, we have 4 minus a negative 3x plus 8. Now with this one, I would highly recommend you rewrite it so that you remember that this minus is really a minus 1. So we have 4 minus 1 times negative 3x plus 8. That 4 minus 1, we can remember that this is like adding a negative. So we're actually distributing a negative 1. We bring the 4 down and distribute the negative 1. Negative 1 times negative 3 is a positive 3x. Negative 1 times 8 is a negative 8. If we take a look at what we have here, we can combine our like terms, which is 4 and negative 8, both of our constants, and 4 minus 8 would give us negative 4 plus 3x. Now what I'd like you to do is try the 4 problems below, A, B, C, and D, and then check your answers when you are finished. If you have questions, please let me know. Hit the pause button now and unpause it when you're ready to check your answers. If you did letter A correctly, negative 4x minus 5x is negative 9x. In letter B, you can combine the 3x and the x to get 4x, and then you still have a minus 4x squared. In letter C, you had to remember to distribute that negative 1 to get negative 2 minus x minus 5, leaving you with negative 7 minus x after combining your like terms. And finally, letter D, you had to distribute the negative 4 to get 6 minus 4x plus 20. And that leaves you with 26 minus 4x.